Hey there, and welcome back to Retire Right, your go-to podcast for navigating the complex, confusing, and often intimidating world of retirement planning. Today's episode is all about something quietly powerful, something that helps more people save for retirement without even realizing it's happening. It's called automatic enrollment. If you've ever signed up for a new job and noticed that money was already going into a retirement plan without you doing anything, you've experienced automatic enrollment firsthand. Let's unpack how it works, why companies are using it more and more, and what it means for your paycheck and your future. Part 1. What is automatic enrollment? Back in 2015, around 40% of all retirement plans had an automatic enrollment feature, and that number has only grown since then. Why? Because automatic enrollment works, it increases participation, it helps employees save more over time, and for employers, it helps retirement plans pass required discrimination testing. Here's how it works. When a company offers a retirement plan with automatic enrollment, sometimes called passive enrollment or negative election, you, the employee, are enrolled in the plan automatically. No forms, no extra steps. It just happens. But, and this is important, you can always choose to opt out, so you're never trapped in a plan you don't want. But unless you take action to say no, the default is that you're in. Part 2. Setting the defaults now. For a company to implement automatic enrollment, it has to make two big decisions. What's the default contribution rate? That's the percentage of your paycheck that'll be automatically deducted for the retirement plan. Where does that money go? In other words, which fund or funds will receive your investment? Most companies keep the initial contribution rate small. We're talking between 1% and 3% of your salary, unless you tell them otherwise. And in 2015, the most common default rate was 3%. Right behind it, 6%, which is often enough to qualify for full employer matching. So right out of the gate, you're saving and possibly even getting free money from your employer. Part 3. IRS rules and the unwind option. Of course, this isn't the Wild West. There are rules. The IRS requires that automatic enrollment follow certain guidelines. First, the default deferral rate must be modest, again, usually 1% to 3%. Second, employees must be notified about the automatic contributions. And third, if the plan includes something called an unwind feature, you can get your money back, yes, refunded, within a certain window if you change your mind. That window is usually between 30 and 90 days from your first contribution. So if you're not paying attention and suddenly notice deductions from your paycheck, you've got a short grace period to act. Part 4. What happens once you're enrolled? Once you're automatically enrolled, you gain full control of your account, just like anyone who's signed up manually. You can increase your contribution, decrease it, change where your money is invested, or even stop contributing entirely. So while automatic enrollment gives you a push to start saving, you're never locked into that first setup. And that's the beauty of it. It gets you moving without forcing your hand. Part 5. The notice. You should always look for now. If your employer offers automatic enrollment, you must be given a written notice. This isn't junk mail, it's important. That notice should explain how automatic enrollment works, when your participation begins, your right to opt out or change, your contribution level, where your money is going investment-wise, and how to find more information about the plan's investment options. So if you get hired and see a 401k automatic enrollment document in your onboarding paperwork, don't skip it. It's your roadmap. Part 6. Vesting rules for automatic enrollment plans. Now let's talk about vesting, which simply means how much of your employer's contributions actually belong to you over time. In automatic enrollment 401k plans where the company makes mandatory contributions, there's a special rule. You become fully vested after 2 years. That's part of what's called a safe harbor plan, a setup that helps employers meet non-discrimination rules. But for other automatic enrollment plans with optional matching, vesting follows one of two traditional paths: cliff vesting, where you get 100% of employer contributions after a set number of years, or graded vesting, where you earn ownership of a portion each year, typically over a 5 or 6 year schedule. So depending on your plan's design, it could take some time before that match money truly becomes yours. Final thoughts. Why automatic enrollment matters? Automatic enrollment isn't flashy. It doesn't come with bells or whistles, but it works. It gently nudges people to start saving for retirement, sometimes without them even realizing it. And for many, it's the difference between arriving at retirement prepared or panicked. So if your employer offers automatic enrollment, take a moment to understand what's happening behind the scenes. What percentage is being saved? Where is it being invested? What are your rights? And remember, you're always in control. Automatic enrollment gets you on the road, but you decide how fast and how far you go. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of Retire Right. If this helped you understand automatic enrollment just a little better, consider subscribing or sharing this episode with a friend who might benefit from it too. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only. For the most up-to-date rules and changes, always check the official IRS or Department of Labor websites.